Hey guys, Shinko, and I am in my Kairi top, which I got at Hot Topic. Not 100% accurate because it doesn't have the horns on the hoodie like it should. But oh well, not completely accurate. Considering I'm also wearing black bottoms, skirt thingy. So I figured I tend to do my makeup to match whatever I'm wearing. So I'm just going to call this my dark Kairi look. Like, I really don't name my makeup looks, per se. I guess just for the title of the video. But, to start with, I usually set my lips. I don't do it every single time. The lip scrub is basically for the dead skin. And it's edible. This particular stuff is from Jeffree Star. It's edible, so you can literally lick it off. Or just wash it off. I usually just wash it off. And as that's setting, I usually take the time to decide for the day what I'm going to do color-wise. And since I really don't like wasting makeup and I like to try to stick to one palette at a time, I'm still on my Nikita Dragun palette. So yeah, it's getting a little bit of wear and tear, but it's got a ways to go. So I've done this look before. Now usually I would stick with Sakura on the base, with Nikita on the crease, and then I would do Mama Dragon on the corners. Alright, so lips are nice and smooth. I start with foundation. We'll push my hair back first. What I use, because I'm pale, I use Infallible L'Oreal Paris foundation. It also has sunscreen in it too. I don't see a shade name. I see a number, which is 400. For those new to makeup, to find your foundation shade, if it matches your underarm, that's your shade. Yeah, I use my blender. I dab it literally everywhere. I also get under, because you blend it down to your neck. You be careful with your hairline, obviously. You got little stray hairs that are getting it. you make sure it's completely smoothed out. Alright. Foundation done. Now I go with primer next. I really like to use e.l.f. My favorite kind of e.l.f. is the orange illuminating. Because I tend to be pale, I need a little bit of color. So instead of just using this, use my fingers. 1, 2, 3. 3 for the entire face is perfect for me anyway. I always make sure that I dot my eyes first because because most of my makeup is centered around my eyes. Primer, you don't necessarily need it. It's one of those things that is really, really nice to have, and once you try it, you can't go back. So you just rub it everywhere. You rub it everywhere that you would have makeup. It makes your face smoother and makeup applying much easier.
You alright?
Hmm?
You alright?
Yeah.
Door was closed, that's why.
Yeah, I'm just making a video.
Oh, okay. Apologize.
It's okay, I love you.
He's with you now. He's the terror.
Okay. So primer's done. This is also another time that I double check and make sure, okay, these are the colors I want to use. Which it is. Okay. So I always start with the crease first. That's just me, my personal preference. So that means this one. Obviously, you can use any palette, whatever. You could even use any color technically to achieve the same look. And yes, oh my gosh, it looks so bad right now. Just trust the process. Trust the process. Okay. Take my finger, blend it, soften it, bring it down. Do the same for the other side. Soften it. Next, I do the base. So, this one. Go with nice sakura pink. And you just dab it, you tap it. Because you want it to look like it's just slowly blending into it. You don't do your entire base, you focus more kind of on the center. Like you kind of leave your corners alone. For now. Okay. Now when I do is I take a smaller thin brush like that. Flip it back. And I go underneath. If you go too far, don't worry, that's what concealer is for. Okay. Now we just dip it a little bit. Don't go crazy. After I just said don't go crazy, that's exactly what I do. Alright. Okay. I use a pencil eyeliner for underneath because it's easier for me. You can smudge it. It's nicer on your eyes if you accidentally poke your eye. You just do your waterline with black or dark brown or just a really dark color of your choice. Doesn't necessarily have to be black, but black would be better because, yeah. For the top, I always go with liquid. Now this is just plain drugstore, whatever, cheapy eyeliner. This is the same for liquid. NYX. Waterproof, just simple. however thick you want. You don't necessarily want to go too thick because you overpower the color you've already created. I'm getting sun glare on my phone. Alright. Mascara. I use Maybelline. There's no particular mascara I like to use more than the other. I'm still experimenting and finding the one I like best. This one combed it at the same time or something. So okay. After that, I go with a highlighter. What I'm going to be using today is Ulta Beauty. It's a rose quartz color. Doesn't take a lot. For a highlighter, you want to highlight your face, so basically draw attention to accentuate your face. So like your nose, tip your cheeks, chin, forehead, to the center of your face. I use blush. I'm using Maybelline Fit Me. Pink Rose. And I have to be really careful. I'd show you, but it's, yeah, you can see. Smile. Apple of your cheek. Okay. For lips, You can honestly go either way. You can go drastic, like hot pink, or a softer. It really makes no difference. It's personal preference. Some days I'll do softer, some days I'll do more dramatic. I soften it a little bit though. There. Or softer, which would be like this shade. I didn't use concealer this time. Didn't feel like I necessarily needed to. Now that I'm looking, I definitely could. Oh well. Next time. My favorite setting spray, unfortunately, is not being sold in with Morphe anymore, but it's the Jeffree Star Morphe setting spray. I prefer setting sprays over powders. For me, powders I feel like are a little bit more messy than sprays are. Plus, this smells good, so how can you beat that? So yeah, my basic dark Kairi look, I guess. My little mini keyblade. I hope you all are having a good day.